10 weeks on from the last World WCR race, the lights went out on race 1 at Donington Park. Maria Herrera getting the whole shot ahead of pole sitter Beatrice Naylor heading into turn 1. British rider Chloe Jones on the charge, moving into P4 in the early stages of the 12-lap race. That 4th place soon turned into 3rd when she moves up the inside of fellow rookie Lucy Boudicelle at the Foggy S's, and it looked like Jones might have a sniff of 2nd ahead of Beatrice Naylor. 4 laps into the race, and Sara Sanchez and Chloe Jones have started losing time to Herrera and Naylor in front. Sanchez signalling that she wanted Jones to follow her to close the gap to the leaders. Behind, Taylor Ralph and Jessica Howden were fighting over P7 and P8, but at the front, Herrera had made a mistake at turn 1. Naylor up the inside and claiming P1. Herrera staying with her compatriot though to put the pressure on. Jones and Sanchez had been able to close the gap to Herrera and Naylor as the 4-rider group got closer and closer. Jones moved ahead of Herrera to move into a provisional P2 and looked like to be alongside Naylor, but Herrera had got an excellent run out of turn 8 and took the lead into the Foggy S's. It was Herrera, Naylor, Jones and Sanchez. Very little to separate them. Sanchez looking up the inside of Jones at turn 11, but Jones was able to take advantage of Naylor running wide to move ahead into P2. Naylor responded on the final lap at turn 1 to get ahead of Sanchez to move into P3, although Sanchez was looking to cut back, and then Naylor was ahead of Jones at the old hairpin. On the run into the Foggy S's, Sanchez made a move on Jones for the final place on the podium. Jones looking to cut back into the Melbourne Loop after being overtaken. Sanchez taking a very defensive line. Jones running wide under braking, and Sanchez unable to take advantage. But it was Herrera out in front who claimed a 3rd victory of the season ahead of Beatrice Naylor, despite the number 36 setting a race lap record on the final lap of the 12-lap race. Celebrations in Parc Fermé for Herrera and her team after a hard-fought victory at Donington Park, just denying Beatrice Naylor and Chloe Jones glory on Saturday in the UK. Naylor was 2nd, limiting the damage in the championship fight, while Chloe Jones celebrated her 1st podium in World WCR. For race 2, it will be a front row of Beatrice Naylor, Sara Sanchez and Chloe Jones. After setting the 3 fastest laps in the race, Maria Herrera will go from 4th ahead of rookie Lucy Boudicelle and Roberta Ponziani. The final race results little to separate the top 4, Herrera beating Naylor by a 10th of a second, Chloe Jones taking a well-deserved P3 ahead of Sara Sanchez, Lucy Boudicelle impressing with 5th for the rookie. Natalia Rivera just missed out on a spot in the top 10. She was 11th ahead of Astrid Madrigal, Taylor Ralph, Lucy Michelle and Adela Orenikova, rounding out the point-paying positions.
The race was difficult. Like you see, I had problem in the lap 4. I don't have too much brakes, so it was difficult for me to brake hard and to battle the position. But I do a strategy. I see the Beatriz and John was very, very fast. So I'm very happy with my race, but for sure we have to improve that for tomorrow. But thank you to everyone for coming here. Thank you.
Congratulations.